Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Rusty Gears Season 2. Stormy Electrifying Edition. We are back in the world after having put together the start of the house atop Fort Food. And my is it a looker, in my humble opinion. So, looks like someone's already come through and harvested some of our fruit, which is cool. This one kind of grew a little bit weird. I might chop that one down to there and let it regrow. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get some of this fruit harvested and put away, because we have one more vessel we can use to hold all this stuff. And then we're going to get to the meat of today's episode, which is going to be getting in the roof and getting in some of the details, probably mostly interior stuff actually, because the exterior is largely done. We do need to get some lighting in. That's going to be one of today's tasks. So I think it's going to be roofing, lighting, interior of this floor, and actually this floor, as well as getting the stairwells in. Now, I think I mentioned that I want to have a lower floor, come on, close, there we go. I want to have a lower floor down here, where we can come in, we can come down the stairs, and we can put the stuff away in the vessels immediately. So that is going to be important, so we're not wasting time running back and forth from, here all the way down to the very bottom of the build. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get some more of these picked, if I can, and take them downstairs. Alright, we got a pretty decent haul of additional fruit to add to the collection that's already been harvested down here, which is pretty nice. And after this, we're going to go and... Okay, I knew who this was. Okay, yep. Alright. This is Shino. This is definitely Shino, because he mentioned a Herobrine statue. Well, I know exactly where you are going, Buster. We're gonna need to make a little shrine right in here to our Herobrine statue for our April Fool's treat, as you will. Alright, thanks, Shino. I came out of this and I turned like this just to start the episode and did not even see you. That was very sneaky. That was very sneaky. Alright, well, let's go ahead and put this fruit away in here. Oh, someone stole some pink apples. Fruit thieves! Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and get moving on chopping down some acacia trees, because it has been a few in-game days, actually more like a month, and our acacias have grown, and we're going to need those for our house. And then we're going to head down to kind of far, but down here, where I spotted a fire clay deposit. I haven't seen any others up near here, at least not on the map. So we will go and get some of that, and then we'll get baking with our new friend here. It seems that Purr was also in on the pranking action. I wonder what we'll find inside, if anything. Yep, there you are. I knew it. I knew it. You are in my way, unfortunately, so you're gonna come with me. Back to work. Well, that was a dramatic opening to our next topic here. But yeah, so we are finally back after a lot of work. And I have some more work to do because the bees... Oh hey, the cattails grew too. Well, I was going to say that I needed to go get some cattails because the bees were ready, but they're right there. So that will happen here soon. But it is time to start getting some lighting in beyond just the 4 torch holders we have here. And I think I'll keep these here. I kind of like the color of the light. It's sort of bluer than the lantern. Lanterns are kind of yellow. And we have 2 more up here. And I was thinking right here. So we're going to put some lanterns here, 1 on each corner. But if you look at this, the molybdenum chakras is kind of hard to spot. Like, it's not very prominent. So I was thinking, what if we instead turn a couple of these, if I can find my saw, if we turn a couple of these into brass lanterns. I don't want to go ham on the brass lanterns, because I kind of want to use some of them for the torch holders, but we do have 40 plates. Check it out, 40 brass plates, and I could make even a couple more if we needed to. And we also have 10 molybdenum plates, so let's use them where we think they'll look good, and where they'll stand out. So let's try it with one of these guys. Yes, I think that stands out a little better. I do wish we had more tin. I just have not been able to find any tin at all. So I think I have 7 pieces of tin left at the other base. But this is a pretty good second choice. It's not as bright as the tin bronze, but it is sort of that nice golden color. So I think we'll do 3 more of these. 1 for each corner of our building here. And that will illuminate a good chunk of the outdoors. I'm probably just going to do like 1 on each corner here, and maybe 1 on each corner, say here and here-ish. And then I may not light down here much at all, because this lantern will still illuminate this corner, although I may still want to put lanterns on the corners. But that's getting us up to, what, 4... 8, 12, 16, hello. It's the second time in 2 episodes. But yeah, so 16 lanterns reserved just for the outside. Actually, not too bad. I could actually live with that. Oh, jeez. Another one. I hadn't noticed that one yet. Oh, Shino. You're coming with me, buddy. If I can find 1 more, that'd be great. I will absolutely take 1 more of these things. I think we need a Herobrine altar somewhere. Nope, just that one apparently, so far. Okay, well anyway, I will see all of you when we're ready to continue our lighting spree, as well as getting our roof on and finishing out the exterior of the building. And in fact, that might come before the lighting happens. Alright everyone, as this wonderful hailstorm makes lots of noise and doesn't hurt us, it is time for us to start on the roof. And I did go ahead and just lay out these lanterns the way I thought I said I would. The way I actually said I would, too, in fact. And I think it'll keep this place illuminated nicely in the night. So for the roof here, what I want to do is I want to come up an extra block so we can come out a block. And yes, I made enough shingles for about 350 blocks of shingles, so whoopsie. That's on me though. But let's just do like a regular stack of these to start. Maybe 2 stacks. And we barely made a dent in our stock here. Okay, yeah, I went way, way overboard on these things. Alright, whatever. Now, what I want to do though is I want to do a couple things. One is that on these middle ridge lines, as well as on the corner ridge lines, but I mean on the corners, not these ones sticking out here, I want to do some wood. And that's mostly because I don't right now have access to any of the awesome but expensive red clay. Some people have been making and buying red clay, but I don't have the resources for that right now. So we're going to do some red accents and fill it in with the clay shingles. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this roof in, and we'll see how it's looking when it's a little closer to done. I'm going to do probably some of this, and then take a step back, get some of these plank bits in here, lining the whole way up. And what we're going to do is, I'm not going to do a peaked roof. I want to do a flat roof with like a little fence around a rectangular or square area at the top. It won't be very big, the square area, but I think it'll be interesting and, I don't know, just different. So, that's what we're going to do. I will see all of you on the other side of this roofing business, and I just forgot to do... well, whatever. Whatever, Corzar. Okay, so we are at the top, and yes, we do have a different front than the other sides, but I think it's kind of handy to orient myself here. So, what I'm going to do from here is we're just going to make a few of these, and to be exact, 26, because I can't make 25. And I just want to put down these all around the top. There we go. And then right around the top here in our little ring, I want to do a bunch of these guys for a nice dark accent right at the top. You know, I could almost run them across like this instead. Yeah, let's do that. So, like I was saying, we're going to run these across like this to get a bit of a nice accent and some definition at the top, as well as a different shape. By having the top be a different shape, it avoids just sort of coming to a point and then fizzling out. And hopefully these gaps won't be visible from far away. If they are, then we'll close our eyes. And the last thing I want to do here, thank you, horse. As I was saying, the last thing I want to do here is I want to chisel all of these, and we're going to do a very rough stairs chisel, just so they stick out just a little bit from the shingle blocks. And we're going to do that all the way around here, and these are going to get this treatment, like that. So they'll stick out a tiny bit. It's not perfect, but it's also really hard to get chisel blocks and the roofing blocks to interact properly and look right together, because the roof blocks are actually slanted while you can't really do that with chisels. So we will just suffer. And then the last thing for the exterior work here is, in order to hide this gap from the outside, we are going to go ahead and drop in some of these bad boys. Can't get that corner though. Have to get those from outside. And this way, this will mirror the... well, not mirror, but this will repeat the pattern that we did on the first floor, where we had these aged planks, or aged slabs, just at the same level as the top of the debarked acacia logs. Alright. This is coming out pretty fine. I am liking it so far. Let's take a look from a distance and see how it looks. Oh yes, look at that. Now that is a very fine and fancy fort. Oh, that is cool looking. Follow it. Actually points. Yeah, that points right down to the corners there. Oh, that is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. I could almost go for like a lightning rod or something sticking off the top, but you know, even without it, I think it's fine. I was even thinking about putting some, like a single windmill here just for either pulverizing or grinding, but I'm kind of going to skip that, I think. Alright, so let's get working on the interior next, and if you happen to know anybody who needs about 2 more roofs worth of shingles, just let me know. Alright everyone, here we are, and as the sweet sounds of the nighttime critters lull us to sleep, like that, it is time for us to get to work on this staircase. Now, what I'm thinking is I'd like the staircase to come from over here somewhere without being too crowded. Like, I don't want to start it here, like this, because that would feel really crowded coming out like here. So I think what I want to do is I want to start it just one more block out. That gives us 2 blocks to get into the stairs. And yeah, that doesn't feel as crowded. We'll go up here like this. And that torch will have to move. I think what I might do is I might make another set of torch holders and move torches to be here, and then here. And same up here, we'll put one here, and then one each there and there. But that will come in a bit, because we need to see how well we can make this fit in here. Oof! Just barely. You know what I might do, actually? Let's do something a bit different. I don't like the stair blocks too much, because they kind of mess with the textures, and they end up not really lining up with everything else. So let's saw these back down, and let's just make some blocks. And we'll make sure that we put these side on, so that they get this type of texture, not vertical. And let's do something like this. Hey, look at that. Lines up pretty well, I think. And then let's also get some slabs in here. And we're going to put the slabs in here, 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 and then what will be here as well. And then we can just take our chisel and hammer, like so, and we will make these into steps, like so. And these under pieces we're going to chisel back, just so we have a nice zigzag of blocks here. And that will also give us a little more breathing room under here, so it doesn't feel quite so claustrophobic. And we could put like a little plant or something here, a table, something. We could even consider blocking this in entirely, just because it's going to be kind of useless. And you know what? I might just do that. Bye, guys. We're just going to block you in, like so. All done. And that means we can take out this ladder, and we can replace this floor. Well, replace the hole in the floor with, you know, floor. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, and I want to add not like a railing or anything or balustrade. I just want to add like a bit of a border with, I'm thinking, do I do this or do I do Acacia? I'm kind of leaning toward the aged wooden slab for this. It just looks nicer, I think. And I'm going to go ahead and add each of these blocks here. Another reason why we shouldn't use stair blocks. And what I want to do here is I want to do a bit of this and bring... Oh, we're going to need more, actually. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. So let's go ahead and we're going to drop you on like that. And do something a bit like this. And actually, I'm not sure why I went to all that trouble, because we're going to chisel down just one of these. And it's going to become the model for the rest of them. And that should get us, except for this guy right here, gives us everything we need. And there we go. Little sort of, not quite a banister, but a border for our stairs. Great. And I went ahead and moved the brass torch holders to their final locations. And I thought it would be kind of fun to have a little bit of a border right here. And then we'll put a safety rail around here, like this. And I'm thinking that over here we could put maybe a couple urns or decorations or some chests, just to keep us from walking over here and falling down to our deaths. Which totally wouldn't hurt us, but maybe a real person couldn't handle the noise that this horse makes. People cannot handle the noise that these horses make. Those people include me. Hey, Tyron, look at me. I'm making chests, and they don't even use any copper. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's put a chest like here, or a trunk, I mean. And then right about here, we can put a decorative storage vessel. Which reminds me, I brought up our rusty gears. Not the people, but the actual items. They are downstairs, I guess. And I wanted to go and visit the artisan up here and see if they have any more for sale. So let's go do that real quick. Oh, Adachi! Adachi! Are you in there? Adachi! Oh, here you are. Who's a good boy? Yes, scritch, 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 scritch. Leave this open anyway. Alright, what have you got for us today? You have the same vessel we just placed down plus spring flowers. I haven't seen that before. You are buying medium, high, low. I got a low for you. And nothing else we can sell you today. I could sell you a stack of fire clay for one whole gear. I think we'll pass. But you know what? Let's go ahead and let's buy a few things. We'll buy the spring flowers, as pricey as it is. We'll buy the ash forest again, just to have an extra one. Let's buy a few of these. The cheaper ones, I think. Earthern, pretty good. Ochre, 4 gears. Oh, we're actually out. Let's buy and sell. Alright, so get an ochre one. Ooh, a celadon. They're pretty cheap, too. There we go. And we'll come back in less than one day and sell them more stuff, hopefully. Excuse you. Alright, we are back. So let's go ahead and we're going to tuck some more storage in these corners. And if we need to, we could expand it up, but I don't envision this being a big storage facility, except for the cellar, which will be right about at this level. Actually, more like here. So let's go ahead and... ooh, yeah, let's put a planter, our only planter. Let's tuck you there at an angle. And, ooh, I'm thinking cornflower. Oh yeah, splash of blue. Yes, please. Although you know what, we could actually do something else too. We could put you there, drop you here, and then we could get some wood, and we can build us a few tables. So we could put a table right here. I don't have anything to put on it because we can't fit it under here, but it could be like where, you know, you sign in, or there's a ledger that we, you know, bring in and write here about the crop rotation and so on. And then I'm thinking, let's see, this is going to be like a place for, oh, we could make a little, let's make a little table right here. And this can be like a dining table, and we'll leave this largely open, because there's going to be a lot of traffic in here. We might maybe put something here, and then maybe tuck, let's see, ooh, let's do it this way. Let's put you here at an angle, and then we'll put a double table here, double table, and then on top of you we'll put our celadon right there, and what to put in you? How about some cow parsley? There we go. And chairs. We're going to need some linen. Where will we ever find linen, I wonder? And we can put 4 chairs right around here. And maybe put someone's mug on the table. Just like that. Alright, I think that's pretty good for down here. Now up here, this is going to be sort of like lounge space. So I'm thinking another table for here. We'll do 4 more chairs as well. You, and you. And that will be for hosting the server-wide Mock Tabletop Championship. And maybe we'll even bring along this bookshelf, because we're going to need to have a place to store the rule book for when someone cheats or they have a question. So let's go ahead and let's get another log or something to put this on. Here we go, and presto, bookshelf. Here we go, we have a rulebook for our tabletop game. Perfect. Now I do want to put together some not necessarily bedrooms, but like just a little bit of privacy for sleepers. And I think I'm going to do that just with some fences. Kind of like a privacy screen, not real privacy, but, you know. Maybe we'll just skip this bed. We don't really need the middle bed. Honestly, we'll just do sort of 2 bed-ish rooms. Cut them right down the middle here. Like so. And like so. And we'll just put these beds down just inside here. Like so. And like so. This way, they, you know, we know that they're not for, like, intimate sleeping. It's just for if you need to crash, you got a couch to do it on, and, you know, people might be over here playing amok quietly, and you have to deal with the noise and the chatter and clinking of mugs full of, well, hair cider, I guess. And what else could go in here? Maybe we're going to put some more storage in here for this person at that angle. I like that a lot, actually. And let's do a couple more tables, because we need some more space for flowerage. I have 3 more pots to put down, so you know what, let's just do 1 here. And we'll do 1 here. And you know, we should take you. We'll put you in this room, maybe right there. And we'll get a splash of blue over here. And then we'll go for maybe a splash of red and a splash of green. Let's do the green here at the top of the stairs. So that kind of stands out because everything else here is already red. And then over here, will the red look good? No. We could try more green. Yeah, there we go. And then we have our central walkway out to the balcony. And that, I think, is going to be Fort Food. Well, the house, top. And that means that next episode, we are going to have to... Ooh, I need to move some things. Maybe these can't go here. But we will have to get rid of this ladder. And we're going to have to build out a staircase down. So what we could do is we could make the staircase like right over here and go down. And maybe just move these guys. But I'm thinking my original idea of having it go down here is probably going to be maybe the option to go with. The problem I see is that we're going to have to start it here in order to make it under the door in time. And that would be pretty cramped right here, like I was trying to avoid on this side. So maybe this side's the option. Or maybe we go with the ladder. But that is a problem that next episode's Corazar will have to grapple with on his own. I am not helping him. And that's because this is about all the time we have for this episode of Rusty Gears Season 2. I hope you enjoyed putting the roof on Fort Food, and there is still a bit of interior work that I want to do, but I think I want to wait to get the basement in because I want to get the food storage sorted first. So, look forward to that, and look forward to continuing work on Fort Food and getting this place up and running completely. We still have some animals to bring in and find homes for, and that'll be happening soon as well. As always, my name has been Corazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.